Welcome back. This is Trey, the air fried goat. Today we're making fried pork chops in the air fry. Yeah, I said fried. We're eating fried pork chops in the air fry, and let me tell you, they're delicious too. Let's go. I'm gonna show you how to make them. All right. First, we have our seasoned blend. We have a combination of salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and oregano. We're gonna mix that together. We wanna season our pork chops. Make sure you put enough seasoning on the pork chops. I like my pork chops nice and seasoned. Rub that seasoning in and blend it together. All right, now I'm just rubbing that seasoning all over that pork chop. I want to make sure every area of the pork chop is seasoned well so you can get a good flavor on the pork chop. We put 3/4 of our seasoning on the pork chop. The 1/4 of the seasoning, the remaining seasoning, we're going to dump it in our cup of flour. And then we're going to mix that seasoning up here in just a second with the flour. Put it in a larger bowl so you have more room to mix it up. I'm adding a little bit more oregano to my flour just so I can get a little extra flavor. Then I'm going to put a little more, put some parsley in there. This is optional, but I like a little bit extra seasoning on my pork chops there. Now just give it a little shake, mix the seasoning with the flour. Time to add the mustard. We want to baste our pork chops in mustard to give it a crispy crunch to the pork chops. Spread that mustard evenly over your pork chops. Now I'm going to sprinkle just a tad more salt on my pork chops so I can get a good flavor on it. This is optional. You can season it as much as you like or little as you like. Back to our flour bowl. Now we're going to stir that flour. Make sure the seasoning is mixed well and evenly throughout the flour, because now we're going to baste our pork chops in the flour here next. Now that we have our flour mixed well, we're going to take the pork chop. We want to coat each side of the pork chop with flour. Make sure you coat it well, and then shake the pork chop to remove the excess flour. Repeat for the next pork chop. For each pork chop, you're going to repeat the same process. Now that our pork chops are well coated with the flour, we are going to spray each pork chop with some olive oil. You can use Pam or whatever spray you have. We want to spray each side. This is going to allow the pork chop to get that crisp flavor in the air fryer. We want the pork chop to have a crispy crunch to it. A little olive oil is going to help that pork chop get crispy. Now we put our pork chops in our air fryer. We're gonna cook them at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. Flipping over each 7 minutes. You're gonna flip them over so you can get your pork chop crispy on both sides. Now our 15 minutes is up. Look at those crispy pork chops. Don't they look delicious? Juicy and crispy pork chops. We're gonna cut them here in just a second and give that taste test. Listen to that crunch. Can't wait to taste these pork chops. Leave me a comment in the description. Let me know how your pork chops turn out in your air fryer. Thank you for watching today. I'd like to leave you with a word of encouragement. In Proverbs 12 and 25 say, anxiety in the heart of man causes depression, but a good word makes it glad. So find that friend today. If you're dealing with depression, find a friend that can give you a good word. Someone in your church home that can give you a good word, in your church group that can give you a word of encouragement. Thank you for watching today. Subscribe to my channel and click the like button if you like this video. Thank you.